Tonight I'm going to engage in a little musicology. I'm going to play, I don't know, maybe 5, 10, 20 songs, but actually it's going to be, I think, only 2 songs, and I suspect they're really all the same song. But I'll just give a little bit of history that runs through Austria and France and the United States and England and Israel and Romania and what's now the Czech Republic and all sorts of places. And you'll know the song, but the history is kind of interesting. So in 1835, in the US, a song was registered, the ABC song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Now, of course, we all know that's the same song same tune as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, How I Wonder What You Are. Or, Baba, Black Sheep, Have You Any Wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. But it was performed also by Mozart. He did a famous 12 variations on this melody, except that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star didn't exist yet. When he did it, he did variations on a French song called Vous dirais-je, maman. Vous dirais-je, maman, ce qui cause mon enterrement. Papa veut que je résonne comme une grande personne. Moi je dis que les bonbons valent mieux que la raison. Now, Mozart did 12 variations on this and started out, I'm just going to fake it because I don't really know the score to his piece, but it began with and then he being Mozart, it got into things like that. Except when I first heard the piece many decades ago, I noticed something unusual when he got into the minor key. I recognize several tunes in that, which we'll get back around to. It turns out that there was a song long ago, written in 1645 by Gasparo Zanetti, called La Mantovana, the lady from the city of Mantua. And I'm not certain they're the same song. I'm not sure Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star came from this, but it sounds to me as if they did. And I've seen a couple of people speculate out on the web, not musicologists, just ordinary folks saying, yeah, they thought it was the same song too. I kind of like to think it is. And in his time, it was something like this. Fuggi, fuggi, fuggi di questo cielo, aspro e duro, spietato gelo. Tu che tutto in progiono eleghi, nei per pianto ti franghi e pieghi, fier tirano, gel dell'anno, fuggi, fuggi, fuggi laddove il verno, sulle brine asseggio eterno. Eventually, either of these songs became German Christmas Carol, Morgen kommt der Weihnachtsmann, Hungarian Christmas Carol, Où l'appeliez faire who, Dutch, Altier di Kortiaki Zik, Spanish, Greek, Turkish, Polish, Romanian, Ukraine, Slovenian. Everybody seemed to adopt one of these 2 melodies or some combination thereof as a national song. It eventually became used by some classical composers. Saint-Saëns used it as a rhapsody. Probably the most famous classical work on it was by Bedřich Smetana, a Czech composer in the 1870s, who wrote a piece known as Die Moldau, after a beautiful river in in Czech Republic now, and it was part of a piece called Ma Vlast, My Country, My Nation. It was a nationalistic song of desire for Czech independence from Austria-Hungary. And I'll fake it a little bit. Magnificent piece, goes on like that for quite a while. And finally, the last one I will add in is that there was a Jewish poem written by Naftali Herz-Imber in 1878 called Hatikvah, the Hope, and eventually it became set to the music based on La Mantovana, and it ultimately became the national anthem of Israel, Hatikvah. So from that, certainly from that is the Moldau and Hatikvah are openly adapted from La Mantovana, and I think if you look into the history of it, I think you find that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and vous, dirais-je, maman, they're all basically the same historical song. Class dismissed.